To play the as well once the players have come out. That's the German lineup. 3 World Cup winners in it, but also a chance for those fringe players like Plattenhardt at left-back, like Schuler, who's made a decent impression for Bayern at centre-half.
Yeah, he plays alongside his Bayern Munich partner there, Mats Hummels. You know, Javi Martinez has moved a little bit further forward. There's been a change in management at Bayern, so he's getting some game time. Of course, he'll get some protection up front. He some service today, particularly with Ozil behind.
And there's the French lineup. Just confirming what we gave you a little earlier, with Varane partnering the birthday boy, Samuel Umtiti, who is 24 today at centre-back. And I know that there are many people who have a great deal of time for Adrien Rabiot in midfield.
Yeah, he's looked absolutely fabulous this season at PSG. I mean, he really has. And I think he's not only nailed on to go to the World Cup, but he's probably nailed on to play if he continues to go in the manner in which he has been. Toliso's had a good move to Bayern Munich, as is midfield. He's very, very creative.
Tolisso. Jallet. Matuidi, who whacked it with his left.
I think he whacked it with his shin guard. And I mean, listen, he's naturally left-footed. He's all left-footed. It's, you know, maybe he sees it a bit late, and maybe he thinks Hummels is going to get, or Chan was going to get to it, but not a great strike. Yeah.
Matuidi and Digne. I got his frustration reading the reports of his comments. The bit where he lost me was where he claimed to be a better player than N'Golo Kanté. Here's Lacazette. Turned aside by Kevin Trapp. First real action for the PSG goalkeeper.
I don't think before we see this replay you should be suggesting you're a better player than a teammate of yours, club and country. I don't think that bodes well for the relationship in there. Anyway, good effort from Lacazette, who probably will be in the squad going down to Russia.
Gundogan, Plattenhardt. And Ozil shot. And now France can break. Counter very much on. Look at Mbappe, nearest the camera, trying to stay onside. Martial. Now it's Mbappe, and the flag is up. And Mbappe looks quizzically at his teammate.
Well, in all fairness, I don't think Mbappe or anybody else made a great run for Martial here. Somebody has to try and get round. Mbappe's going to try and bend that run around the outside of Martial while he drives the ball inside, and that draws the defender in for the little flick to the right. Plus it keeps himself onside, John. Once he goes directly towards the goal, he's... And Emre Can, get running at him.
Not a great clearance. Rabiot. Mbappe. Smart work on the part of both striker and goalkeeper.
Yeah, this is a super little fake here with the right. Sells 2 players, the dummy. Khedira can't get there, and for somebody who's had not a lot of game time, that's a good reaction from Kevin Trapp.
9th of the US domestic football season. Matuidi. Digne. Martial! Off. Lacazette turned to the linesman. It was his first move, and he saw no flag. Goal stands, France lead.
Well, ask me that question again, John. I've just changed my mind to France because it's ebbed and flowed. But super skill here. Selsula, dummy of the highest order. Great skill. We saw the little fake from Mbappe just a minute ago. Now we're seeing it from the other youngster, Anthony Martial. What fantastic composure there. And is the 14 Chan just playing him on? It was a tight one. My initial reaction was offside, but it was tight. Super work. Absolutely tremendous skill in the penalty area. That's how not to panic.
Now the potential for a German break. Ozil. Werner through the middle. Gundogan one way. Draxler in support. Chan too popping up. Deflection on that made it more comfortable for the goalkeeper. Julian Draxler. At next summer's World Cup being decided there. Now Werner. And Draxler back to Werner.
Well, he's not had a good fight. Good pressure there. Now, trying to go around one of the better defenders in European football, Raphael Varane, when he didn't have to try.
Mbappe. Here's Matuidi. Time for Mbappe. Sula. A little bit of space to work in, running at Jallet. And turned wide by the substitute Rudiger.
It was one of those little flicks he did at the other end of the pitch, and he did it there, John. Where was the quick feet? Because, yeah, there you go, just a little bit heavy-legged, didn't move the feet quick enough. Not easy, I mean, it's zipped in at him, he sees it late, but, yeah, that's the finish of a centre-half.
Germany with just 2 wins in their last 10 encounters with France. Kylian Mbappe.
Well, had options, that's for sure. He got turned, he got himself in a nice position.
Ozil. There's the roar of expectation. Timo Werner. 1-1. Smile on the face of Jogi Löw, some animation too. And as the rain pours down in Cologne, it's the man from Leipzig, Timo Werner, who levels this up.
I actually thought he'd fluffed his lines again. This is his third opportunity. It's all about picking the right pass, and that's why Mesut Ozil's in this German team. That's what you expect from him. In the key moments, pick the right pass, put the right pace on it. But it all comes from a little 1-2 in the edge of the German penalty area from the French that didn't quite come off, and that allowed them to break. They won it back. Ozil got wrong side. Some intricate play from the French, got broken up, and all of a sudden they'd committed players forward, John, and it was just about picking the right pass. Well, I think that's actually a good skill to go low and under the legs. So I've seen a lot of strikers do that. They know goalkeepers are going to make themselves big. So give Werner credit, he's missed 2 good opportunities, but he certainly didn't fluff the third one.
Germany World Cup. Shot is turned to one side by goalkeeper Kevin Trapp. It was Martial letting fly.
Honestly, that is a brilliant save, because it just dipped about a foot in front of him.
Or maybe not. Chance here, and very well converted. With complete confidence and total aplomb, Lacazette has his second.
Well, you could have driven a couple of buses down the middle of this German back line. I know it's a back line that's certainly not their first starting back line, but Mbappe gets turned here. Look at that for a back 4, back 5, whatever it is at the time. It's all over the place. It's splintered in a super little ball. Good timing of the run from Lacazette, and then I actually thought he was going to go around the goalkeeper, but he does the same as Timo Werner. He goes under and through the legs. A ploy you see more and more when you see strikers going through one-on-one. There you go, a little nutmeg, nothing the goalkeeper can do about it.
He has trebled the number of international goals in his career in the course of this evening. It's gone from 1 to 3. It'll be Martial with it. And a free header for Raphael Varane. So talking at 10. Varane. Werner.
Nice.
Rabiot. Mbappe. Martial. Oh. Germany still in business. That could have been the end of them.
Well, for a player of this calibre, that's one of the poorest finishes I've seen for a long time. He's had a great night. Completely get tucked under his body, under his foot, that he can't dig it out.
Ozil. It was met by Draxler. Not as sweetly as he would chant.
That can happen.
Maybe a last chance. And a goal. And it's Lars Stindl. And Germany have this in their DNA. They just will not be beaten.
They will look for every little weakness, John, and they'll find it eventually, more often than not. But I tell you what, you know, this is a sublime touch from Götze here. Mesut Ozil involved again. Just watch. There you go. Opens the right foot out and just cushions it into Stindl. Not much pressure on Ozil. French are just trying to see the game out. Martial happy for him to turn. But good run off Götze from Stindl, and then he just cushions it into his path. That's a super finish. And 4 goals in a friendly between 2 quality teams. We've seen some excellent play. Yeah, Deschamps will be thinking, wow, come on, lads, let's just see it out. But